Hey, it's Mark Yaffe. Jokes in the Jacuzzi, January 24th edition. We're running a little behind. Got caught up watching some NFL football. So bear with me. We're just doing the setup. You know, I have a very crack staff of me working on this, setting up the cameras, getting the jacuzzi going. So if I don't fall and break my neck walking out here, there'll be some jokes coming very shortly. Oh, perfect. It's just starting to snow here in Spark. So that's always good filming jacuzzi weather. Yeah. All right. So let's see. First, we got some snow, which would be great for the laptop. Does anyone know if Mac laptops are snowproof? All right. We got the TikTok fired up. We got the laptop fired up. The jacuzzi not so fired up. 101. That'll have to do. All right. Little lights for the ambiance. And of course, you got to have jets in your jacuzzi. You're going to have jokes from the jacuzzi. Oh. Number one rule of telling jokes online is probably to be online. But all right, we made it. We made it. 4 of you tuned in on Facebook. Thank you guys for joining in. Hopefully TikTok, I got my phone behind the laptop, so if I don't respond, some people like to comment, but I usually can't read the comments because I have the 2 screens going. But thanks for coming out. Yeah, it was a fun week now until it started snowing. I don't know if you can see the snow kind of fluttering. This is not fake snow. I have no GI skills. All right. Thanks for joining. Any new and that's not dandruff either. So if we have any new watchers from Channel 4, NBC News, you know, since when the pandemic was kind of getting to me and being locked up and not doing shows, I've been out and done a few shows online and in person, not much, but kept the Sunday night tradition alive. So here we go. I don't know if we have any Canadian friends out there. A woman in Canada who served a week-long sentence in a British Columbia jail sent a thank you note to the correctional facility. She said she had a very nice day. She even gave them a rating of 4.5 out of 5 stars. She said it would have been 5 stars, but her cellmate was a little too hospitable. Cocaine kingpin Pablo Escobar, the late Pablo Escobar's pet African hippos, have escaped his old estate and are terrorizing Colombia. Proposals to get rid of the aggressive hippos include sterilization, euthanasia, and sending them to Weight Watchers. Oh, did you read about this? In Chicago, a guy afraid to go home because of COVID has been living in O'Hare Airport for the last 4 months before he finally got caught by authorities. They say he's in good chairs. President Joe Biden is now in the Oval Office. One of his first orders of business was to remove Donald Trump's Oval Office buzzer that summoned the White House butler to bring President Trump a Diet Coke on a silver platter. Instead, the butler now has the button and will ring Joe Biden every 50 minutes to make sure he's awake. Of course, when he got inaugurated, President Biden was issued his new Secret Service code name, Crypt Keeper. There's a little bit of a security breach. President Biden is getting his Peloton bike taken away by the Secret Service. They say it's a security risk with the camera and all. So he's agreed to go back to his old exercise routine, jogging in place while watching silent movies. President Biden has made a number of new upgrades to the White House, including handrails, no-slip floors, and bathroom nightlights. The leader of Cowboys for Trump, this guy got arrested for his part in the Capitol invasion. Yeah, they said he was charged with trespassing, vandalism, and lassoing a statue without a permit. That Trump baby blimp that was anti-Trump protest has been acquired by the London Museum. Unlike President, though, the blimp will not move to its new home deflated. Proud Boys protesting the at the Ohio State Capitol called for peace and unity. Yeah, then after the protest, they went to Waffle House where they broke a window and sexually harassed a waitress. Cairo, Egypt. A woman got arrested for violating traditional Islamic values with a sexually suggestive cupcake and is facing 30 days in jail. This is her second offense. Yeah, last year she did a week in jail for making a large banana split with 2 scoops of ice cream. A judge ruled Amazon does not have to host the conservative social media site or app Parler. Amazon does not have to host the app for Parler, but it will have to continue to stock duck collars, CB radios, and tobacco spittoons. Yeah, lawmakers were quite outraged because the National Guard troops were moved from the Capitol to a parking garage in Washington, D.C. They said, "We feel it's unconscionable that these soldiers have to sleep on a cold, hard concrete slab instead of a cold, hard marble floor." And the legendary broadcaster Larry King, he passed away from COVID at age 87. King is survived by 7 ex-wives, 2 children, 9 divorce lawyers, and 22 heart surgeons. My elderly parents, they were quite excited. They just got the COVID vaccine the other day, their first shot. And I'm thinking, I know that's great that you got the vaccine, but you haven't left your apartment maybe twice in the last 5 years. You're not super spreaders. You guys are super nappers. Shouldn't the authorities be targeting people who are likely to make bad decisions and spread the virus like drunk people? Shouldn't they be showing up at bars and handing out shots of Moderna and shots of Modelo? Hey, you want a Jello shot and a Pfizer shot? Maybe get some sharpshooters with dart guns. Guy comes stumbling out of a bar or frat party. Right there, inoculated. I had to fly the other day, and I was a little upset. There was quite a few people on the plane that were pulling their masks down. The flight attendants are supposed to be enforcing the mask rule, and they just kind of got lazy after a while, and they weren't really enforcing it. I say, hey, we could put an end to this no masks on the plane business real quick. People won't be cheating if we get some retired nuns, throw them on all the planes, right? They can spot a uniform violation at 100 yards in a schoolyard. They sure as hell can catch Fred in 23B with his mask pulled down to his chin. All right, well, that's it for this week, you guys. I just wanted to jump on, keep the streak alive. I think this makes about 26 weeks of Jokes on the Jacuzzi. We'll have some more stuff next week, more news stories, I'm working on some new personal stuff I want to get out so I can take that to my next live show in Twin Falls, Idaho at Kodo Brewery, February 5th and 6th. Also, I do a podcast called How Does That Happen? It's about unusual record holders and should-be record holders. I'm going to interview 2 ladies from Central California whose kayak with them in it ended up in the mouth of a humpback whale. They narrowly escaped being eaten for a snack. So we're going to talk to them, get their story. That's going to be live on my Facebook page this Tuesday at 9 a.m., or I'll upload it to all the streaming services for my podcast, and you can also hear some of my other stuff. I interviewed the man with coming up. This guy has flown 24 million miles. He's the world record holder. We'll talk to him. My other buddy was a Taliban soldier for 2 weeks, a pretend soldier, Taliban for rent in Fallon, Nevada. We're going to talk about that experience with him and the townspeople training U.S. Marines. Well, I don't know if they trained him, but you know what I mean. Anyway, you guys have a safe week. Please be safe out there and mask up, exercise, eat well, and appreciate you guys jumping on Jokes on the Jacuzzi. See ya.